Anytime you're connecting to a public Wi-Fi, you've got potential risk of bad guys scanning your devices and finding vulnerabilities and being able to get to some of your personal information depending on what you're doing on that public network. The internet is a good thing for business purpose and education purposes, but used the wrong way, it becomes a tool for bad, which is kind of where this cybersecurity concept has really come to bear. So typically what I say is don't ever use public Wi-Fi unless it's just an absolute emergency. And if you do, there's some things that you need to do to protect yourself as much as possible. And it's all about risk reduction in cybersecurity. Anytime you're connecting to a public Wi-Fi, look for things like, do they require a login? For instance, if you go to some of the local coffee shops and something like that, you have to make a purchase in order to gain access to their Wi-Fi. That's one step. Now, granted, it's not a really secure method of protection, but it is one step closer. The other things you can do is use a VPN, a virtual private network. That provides a direct connection between you and the other side. So if you're connecting to your corporate email, which I don't recommend, or any of those kinds of things, but in emergency type of situation, so that you've got to get that last minute email out for a really important meeting or something along those lines, or you've got to submit your test results for if you're in school or something along those lines. Then try to use a VPN, and there's some that are out there that are free. Some for purchase. Obviously the better ones are going to be for purchase. That's one thing you can do. Use applications that encrypt data in transit. There's another thing you can do to better protect yourself so that you're not doing clear text transmission across that Wi-Fi. So anything you can do to disrupt bad guys from having just an easy open access to your information is best practice.